What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with another toy room review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Blockbuster Party Game. Now, some of you saw my live stream a few days ago and were pretty curious on what this was, so I felt it's only right that I give you guys a proper in-depth review of the Blockbuster Party Game. The best way I can describe this game is like charades based on movies, and it's a little confusing to explain, but I'll explain it and I'll kind of demo it off for you guys towards the end of the video, and you should be able to understand what it is. But first, let's go ahead and get into the packaging. So this packaging is awesome. This is pretty much what sold me on the game. And the packaging is based on an old Blockbuster VHS tape box right here. So very, very cool. So on the front you can see it says Blockbuster, and then you have, this is built in, this is not an actual sticker, but it says Party Game, and I love the detail where the sticker is kind of like ripping off right there. That is really nice. Then coming down here you can see a movie game for anyone who has ever seen a movie. This is made by the Big Potato Games company. Admittedly, I've never heard of them, but this is a really, really fun game, so shout out to them. This is for ages 12 plus and 4+ players. So yeah, four players is the minimal. You can play with 4 players, no problem, but this works best if you have like maybe 6 to 8 players, but definitely still playable with 4. On the spine right here you can see it says Blockbuster, and the same thing, a movie game for anyone who has ever seen a movie, and then Party Game, and you have like the little details of everything that comes in the packaging right here. Very, very nice. And then coming to the back, I like this. So you can see like an old Blockbuster store, and then the game board and the cards and everything, and just kind of gives you a little brief overview of what the game is right here. So you can see that, and this does require 2 AAA batteries for the buzzer, and that buzzer has a very small screw that you need like a glasses screwdriver for. So just if you guys wanted to pick this up, you will need that stuff right there. This was $20. I got this at Target. I'm sure you can find it in other places, but it is $20, which is a pretty good price for this game. So going ahead and opening it up, I mean, this is just awesome. The presentation on this game is amazing. So you have the actual game board right here, and the bottom half of the game board is actually themed like an old VHS tape, even down to the sticker here that says "Be kind, please rewind." This is just awesome. So that is the front side of it right there, and then that is the back side. So that is awesome. Then if you open it up, which it opens this way, so we'll go ahead and flip it this way. So this is the actual game board, and it's themed after the parking lot outside of Blockbuster. So you can see you have one word, quote it and act it, and it's the same on the other side. We'll get into what all that means later, but yeah, just very, very nice detail right there, with the game board being the parking lot, and then the reverse half, when you flip it over, being an old VHS tape. Just amazing, amazing detail and presentation on this guy. So I'll go ahead and take that to the side. Now, I have played this game a bunch of times, so it's already seen its fair share of wear and tear. As you can see, literally, it's been tore right here. But this is the instruction manual. Just tells you kind of how to play the game and everything you need to know right there. So I'm not going to go in depth with this, but here it is if you guys want to go ahead and like pause or something. But I will be demonstrating towards the end of the video how all of this actually works. But that is that right there. And we also had another mishap with the game. So the night we went to play, Christina took it upon herself to put the stickers on here, and she put the stickers on backwards. So you would think that it doesn't matter which side this Blockbuster sticker goes on, but as you can see, it does, because the edges here don't necessarily line up on either side. So this sticker is supposed to be on this side, and this is supposed to be on this side, because you can see there is a hole right there. And if we take this guy here, this is where the Blockbuster sign sits. And now the sign sits upside down because Christina made a mistake, and I didn't want to peel the sticker off because it was just either going to tear the sticker or leave a bunch of like air bubbles if we try to put it back on, and it just wasn't going to sit right. So every time we play, this is upside down now, and you know, we embrace it like this. It is what it is. If you really wanted to, you can drill a hole on this side, or you know, you can just kind of rest it on there, but it's not very balanced, so as soon as someone hits the table, it's going to fall off. So unfortunately, this is how we have to play, but for you guys, it would look like this if you put the sticker on right. But yeah, so you have the Blockbuster sign right here, and the little pole that would be outside in the parking lot for the Blockbuster store in real life. So that is really, really cool. And then we also have the buzzer. So the buzzer right here, it's just blue, but it says Blockbuster on it. This, again, you do need the 2 AAA batteries, and you can see the tiny screw that I was talking about there. One thing with this buzzer, the batteries, because you know it lays like this and you're constantly tapping it, the batteries do tend to kind of get loose, so every now and then you'll have to like tap them back in place. But yeah, so I'll just give you guys a little demonstration of what the buzzer sounds like. So there's 2 features. There's this one, and you can see that's kind of like a fast timer, and then if you press and hold, it's a little bit of a slower timer. So those are the two settings for the two different game modes there. So very cool little buzzer piece right there. And then this is the actual base for that pole for the stand. So again, you just kind of plug that in like so, and then there you go. So I'll demonstrate all of that later. And now you have the two sets of cards here. So these are the head-to-head cards, and also very nice that they included this is a sticker for Big Potato Games. So again, shout out to them. We'll go ahead and take a look at head-to-head right here. So they're just basically different subjects. So you can see it says movies where the earth is in danger, movies set in New York, what do we have here? Movies with ghosts. So it's just different themes, basically. Movies with zombies, movies where there's a race, and I'll kind of go into a little more detail on what that means in a second, but those are the head-to-head cards. And then the movie cards right here, you can see they are all colored differently, and you have on this one The Godfather, Die Hard. Now each color is a different genre, and it says the genre here, so action, School of Rock, and Godfather was all-time classics. Put that to the side and grab some more. So we got Aladdin, which is animation, Fantasia, which is all-time classic, Ghostbusters, which is comedy. It's also a family movie and an all-time classic, but I guess you'd have to include it in there. So yeah, there's a ton of different movie cards in here. So as far as the packaging, that's everything that comes with the packaging. So what I'm going to do for you guys now is I'm going to go ahead and set everything up and give a brief demonstration on how the game works and how you play it. I do have to move this over to the dining room because that's the only place I have a big enough table. So the lighting and the sound and everything in there isn't going to be great, but definitely bear with me and let's go ahead and show you guys how this actually works. So like I mentioned, I know that there's an echo in here. I know that the lighting in this room also sucks as well. So just bear with me. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys just exactly how you set this up. It is very simple. So we'll go ahead and take the board out right here. And where is the board? Here you go. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take the little pole right here, stick it through the middle of the base, or the middle of the board I should say, and then go to the base, and then you do that like that. So that is set up, and then you're going to go ahead and take your Blockbuster sign, which yours should not be upside down like mine is, and we'll just move this up a little bit, and we'll go ahead and stick the Blockbuster sign. Where is it? There we go. Just like that, and now you are ready to go. So you're just going to want to take your buzzer out, take your cards out, shuffle them, make a few separate decks of cards, which we will do. So we got these guys here, boom, and then we got these guys right here, and we're going to need the head-to-head cards right here, and you guys can probably hear Sparky moving around in the background, so he has no respect for me making videos. Anyways, so there you go. Now I'm going to show you guys how two players... Really, Sparky? Anyways, so I'm going to show you how two players go head-to-head, and then how they go do the movie section or whatever, so let's go ahead and get started. So to briefly explain the game, first things first, each team is going to have a leader. So you're going to have two leaders, one per team, and then you can alternate leaders after that round is up, if that makes any sense. So let's say me and my invisible teammate over here, I'm the leader this round, so me and this leader go head-to-head, we do our round, then the next round, my teammate will be the leader, and then I will be the other teammate, I guess the helper you could say. So how this starts out is you start out with the head-to-head section. So whoever goes first, whether it's me, the leader for the other team, but it doesn't really matter. So you draw a card. So you draw the head-to-head card, and each head-to-head card has a theme. So this one on here is movies with dinosaurs. So let me turn the buzzer on. So once that card is out and you have the topic on movies with dinosaurs, the first person to think of a movie says the movie, they tap the buzzer. Then that starts the 15-second countdown. Now the other team leader has to think of a movie within that 15 seconds. So now they guess a movie, they tap the buzzer. Now it's back to me, and we go back and forth until somebody gets stumped, and then the timer runs out. So once that happens, then the team leader who won draws 6 cards from the movie deck. So once they pick the 6 cards, they go through those cards and they pick the 3 cards that they want to keep, whichever 3 that they feel like will be the easiest for their team to guess, and then they give the other 3 cards, which they feel would be the hardest for the other team to get, they would give it to the other team. And then once you go ahead and do that, you're going to want to, let me take the board over here real quick. Once you do that, you're going to want to go ahead and place 1 card per section. So you have the one word, the quoted, in the acted section. And then the other team does the same. And then once you're ready to go, that's when you press and hold the buzzer, and now that starts a 30-second timer. So now you have to use one word to describe whichever movie you place in the one-word section, and then your teammates have to try and guess it. Then you have to quote a line from whatever movie that you put here, and again, your teammates have to try and guess it. And then you have to act out a scene without talking. It's basically just like charades. You have to act out a scene from whatever movie you placed here, and then your teammate has to try and guess it, and you have to do all that within 30 seconds. So it's pretty straightforward, but with the timer and the buzzer going and just the pressure of trying to figure it out, trying to think of a movie before the buzzer runs out, it's really fun with the pressure on. You know, you kind of start to try and you start to forget things because of the pressure. So it's really fun, really fast paced. So then the whole goal of the game is to collect the different color cards. So there's 8 colors in total, and whichever team collects the 8 cards first, or the 8 genres first, they win. So it's pretty straightforward. There's some little variables to it. So you may end up with a ton of like orange colored cards. So if you have 3 colors, 3 of the same colors, you can actually basically like sacrifice those 3 colors. So let's say, for instance, I have 4 oranges, 2 yellows, and 1 blue, right? So I can get rid of my 3 oranges and I could still have 1 left over. And then I can steal, let's say, a red color from the other team. So not only do I deplete one of their colors, but now I steal one of their colors and add it to mine. So now I have 4 colors in total. If that makes any sense. I know it's a little confusing, but essentially you can sacrifice one of your colors to steal a color from the opponent. So yeah, it's a pretty fun game. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a little skit right here to kind of show you guys exactly how this works. Because me explaining it, we found with all the times that we played it that explaining it, you only understand so much. It's easier just to kind of watch how it goes. And again, I did a live stream a couple nights ago if you guys want to check that out. And you can see there was like 6 of us playing in total. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a little skit right here to show you guys how exactly this works. So we got the buzzer going, and again, the topic is movies with dinosaurs. So we draw that. I'm going to go ahead and start. So here we go. Jurassic Park, Land Before Time, Meet the Robinsons, The Good Dinosaur, Dinosaur, movies with dinosaurs, movies with dinosaurs. What other movies have dinosaurs in them? What you got? Come on, you gotta have something for me. You're running out of time there, aren't you? You got nothing. You don't got it. You don't got it. Why can't I guess this? Why can't I get movies? Come on, movies with dinosaurs. Yeah! Alright, so now that I won, I have the 6 cards here, so I'm gonna pick which 6 cards I wanna keep. And my teammates are not allowed to see them because they have to guess them, obviously. So, let's see here. We're going to keep this one, and we'll keep that. And we'll give these to the other team. So now I have to decide which movie I want to put on which section. So we're going to put this one on acted, this one on one word, and this one on quoted. So now I have to wait for the other team to do that. So now I have the 3 cards that he gave me. So again, my teammates are not able to see this. I have to try and put them here. So we're gonna put this one with the one word. We'll put this one with quoted and this one with acted. So he's gonna go first, so you go ahead and go first since you won that round. Now that all of that is done, basically I'm going to press and hold the buzzer till it initiates the 30-second countdown, and we're gonna go ahead and do this. So here we go. Okay, so one word, donkey. And now I'll let you guys try and guess what movies it is. So one word, donkey. Now I'm gonna quote it. Yeah, baby. And then I'm gonna act it. Okay, so you guys get the idea. Can you guess what 3 movies those were without cheating? Don't wait till I reveal them. So the one-word movie, Donkey, that was Shrek. The quoted movie, Yeah, baby, that was Austin Powers. And that was Rocky. So those are those movies there. So now that we successfully guessed those, we get to keep the 3 cards, which happens to be orange, yellow, and purple. So we have 3 out of the 8 cards that we need to win. So now the opponent's gonna go. All right, nice. So now it's my turn. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the buzzer. Again, you guys try and guess the movies if you can. Don't cheat. Pause the video, drop what you think the movies are in the comments below, and then we'll go ahead and compare at the end. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna press and hold the buzzer until the 30-second timer starts, which is now. So one word, snakes. That's the word, snakes. Guess the movie. Quote it. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. And act it. I don't know if anybody's gonna guess this because my acting is horrible, but I doubt that anybody's gonna be able to guess that. My acting is horrible. We'll wait for the buzzer to run out, but yeah, try and guess the movies if you can. And timer is up. So for the one-word movie, I said snakes. The answer was snakes on a plane. For quote it, this is Halloween, this is Halloween, that was The Nightmare Before Christmas. And for my horrible acting job of whatever the heck this was, yeah, horrible, that was The Mask. So I doubt that anybody was able to guess this. If you did, you know, shout out to you. But I'm gonna say that my teammate was not able to guess that. So we're gonna say that we didn't get this one, but we got the other two, which was Snakes on a Plane and Nightmare Before Christmas. So now we have these 2 color sets. So we have 2 out of the 8 colors. So as you can see, it's a pretty straightforward game. And now I'm gonna toss it back over to you so you can finish off this video and let everybody know what's going on. So that's pretty much how this works. So it's a very simple, straightforward, and fun, fast-paced, great party game. Works good with 4 players, works even best with 6 to 8 players. Just tons and tons of fun. Like I said, I got this at Target for $20, so make sure you guys check your local Target or go ahead and order it from the Target website. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. That link's in the description down below. And also check out the live stream that I did this game a few nights ago. That will be popping up on the screen for you to click on at any second. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. So as always, guys, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.